best Facebook coders I've seen in this room today. They also were really clear about this idea as well. Don't just decide to write a Me Too app. You have to have a pretty clear idea of where you're going and what you're going to do. What do you say? Next, my shirt. We talk a lot about. You hear a lot in the future about social currency. What people want to share. How would they share it? They get some extra lift out of it. And I think the nice little takeaway here, the plan less, manage more. I was following along with our dog story, where we got a dog rescued yesterday. There was almost no planning in that. That was definitely a ready, fire, aim sort of project, and it worked. I think just get going and start managing it as you go. Most definitely. So yes, the back chatter on Twitter while they were on stage that was all about technical versus creative. On stage there were a lot of people talking about very technical aspects of making these things work. A lot of us though really like the idea that there should be really cool creativity. There was definitely some creative people in the house. Nokia, who's in the house today, was actually saying, listen, don't get so creative that it gets overcomplicated and too much friction and the users drop out because the experience is too hard. Bottom line, keep it simple, frictionless, and you'll have a great competition. So earlier today, we also were building social networks from scratch. Now this might seem crazy in the era where Facebook's going for $50 billion valuation and soon to have a billion users online. Like, why build another social network, right? I mean, they're all done. But I think there's a lot of opportunity for niches here. Alive Not Dead, a great example down in front. Small businesses are really the heart of Hong Kong. If you've got a small community, you can build a network for that small community that serves them better than whatever you're going to build on Facebook. Also, the idea of building your own network is quite appealing because you own that network. Nothing you ever put on Facebook belongs to you. It belongs to Lord Zuckerberg. So beware. We had a really brilliant fellow, Abdullah, I'm not really good at his name, but damn was he smart, intimidatingly so. And he wrote some pretty decent stuff. He said, Hong Kong is a shitty startup ecosystem. He was mostly referring to the fact that, while we've got great startups and great ideas, connecting them to some money guys here is really missing, which is crazy because we're like the third biggest money town in the world. I got a quote back from John Beaufort, SMWHK. He reassures me that it's picking up notably. So if you're a startup, you're not. Things may get better. Good takeaways from that one this morning. This is a rapid quote down in front here. Any business that's not prepared to talk to their customers is going to suffer. Right? So this isn't mass marketing. Social media isn't putting messages up there and waiting for people to respond. It's about talking to customers, listening to them. Rafi also brings up a point. We're seeing a lot of places. There used to be people who used to blog a lot more long content. Everything's getting shorter. It's status updates, it's tweets, it's Facebook, it's little tight things. Most common denominator, tweeting pictures about your lunch. Definitely a trend that we're seeing everywhere. We just say, oh, it's time for us. We need to be able to digest things quicker. Another great point, when you are developing a unique social network for your community, you don't want to just focus on the laptop web. There's only certain hours a day that we're actually sitting in front of those screens. We've got these screens, our mobile ones with us 24/7, and that gives you a lot more time and a lot more opportunity to be engaging your community. I think that the really cool numbers that came out today as well was Hong Kong's digital gap, right? We got 54% of everybody in Hong Kong at this point using social media. But yet, a survey of business shows that only 24% of businesses are using it. There's a whole lot of room here to get your business in front of all of these users. Get in now before all the competition does. Howard Kwong, Handheld Culture, he was hosting it today. They do e-books and things like that. And his question was, okay, I built my own little small social network. Do I need to integrate it? And yes you do. But you got to look back. From the stuff that ends up on Facebook, Facebook should be like your gateway drug. It should be dragging all the traffic back and bringing some of their friends with you. Turn your community into marketers. And of course, as we all know, the girls from a friend really matter. A friend tells you at school, you're more likely to believe them than anything else. And then finally, just before you folks arrived today, maybe some of you are staying on for it, we had a very cool event. The guys in front here who are leaning against the bar because they can't see straight anymore did the most amazing job. They were coding like Zuckerberg. They had their headphones on. They were doing shots every 5 minutes, and there they are. And they managed to whip up a pretty cool Animals Asia Foundation dedicated app. Please go check it out. What's the website? Facebook.com/AnimalsAsia, right? Facebook.com/AnimalsAsia. You can see what two drunk guys can do in 30 minutes. If you'd like to see them do it, see what they can do sober over a reasonable amount of time, give Glenn up here in front of another call. All right, folks, that's the daily wrap. That's what you missed. Tune in again tomorrow. We've got great events all day. We are at Pearsall all morning, Harbor City all afternoon. If you don't have any other plans tomorrow, do check out the events. There are still a few tickets left, but they are going fast. I'm Jay O'Way. I'm with HK Social. Come down, see us March 2nd, Friday, March 2nd, 8 a.m., Pure Soho. Thank you all very much for your time. And now, a big round of applause for Napoleon.